Shri Venkatachalādīṣam Shriyādhyāshritavakṣasam Sritacetana Mandaram Srinivasam aham bhaje. Āpadāmapahartāram Dātāram Sarvasampadām Lokābhiramam Sriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha Yatra Partho Dhanardharaha Tatra Sri Vijaya Bhutihi Dhruva Nitirmatirmama. Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakāñjalim Bhashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Manutim Namatarasha Shantakam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Ramayadutam Manasa Smarami. Sabko Pranam. I am Dharma Reddy, Chief Executive Officer of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, working since 2019 in TTD. Morning, सरसंघ चालक जी ने टेम्पल्स मैनेजमेंट के बारे में जो कहा है वो टेम्पल पवित्र होना चाहिए, टेम्पल में स्वच्छता होना चाहिए, टेम्पल का वजह से सेवा कार्यक्रम करना चाहिए। ये सेवा में उन्होंने बताया है विद्यादान एजुकेशन करना है, हेल्थ प्रोवाइड करना है, फ्री मील्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन अन्नदान करना है, एंशिएंट लर्निंग मतलब वैदिक ज्ञान लेना है, एंशिएंट कल्चर को प्रोटेक्ट करते हुए प्रोपगेट और प्रिजर्व करना है, मतलब डांस, म्यूजिक, फाइन आर्ट्स, स्कल्पचर, ये सब टेम्पल प्रमोट करना है. When this kind of holistic things are done by the temples, people visit the temples for promoting their spirituality. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, what Sarasang Jalaksi told us, already TTD is doing all these activities in a very big way. My presentation is, I have made the activities of TTD in a 27-minute audio, visual, background voice. Please carefully listen to this 27-minute video, audio thing, and then I will explain further myself. I request to play audio visual thing.
The history of Tirumala hills can be traced back from Rigvedic period. Rigveda describes these hills as which means the sins of the people are wiped out on visiting Shri Venkatachala. The temple of Lord Shri Venkateshwara at Tirumala is one of the most ancient Hindu temples in the world, having a unique unbroken tradition of worship since time immemorial. There is an ample literary and epigraphic testimony to the antiquity of the temple of Lord Shri Venkateshwara. Shri Venkatachala Mahatyam, a compilation of many Puranas, has detailed description of Tirumala hills and Lord Shri Venkateshwara. These Puranas are in praise of Tirumala Shrine as Bhuloka Vaikunta and Lord Shri Venkateshwara as the Supreme Lord who descended on this earth to give his darshan to the devotees in Archa Swarupa, which means within easy reach for worship by human beings in this Kali Yuga. Aditya Purana and Bhavishya Purana describe Tirumala and Lord Shri Venkateshwara as
Venkatadri samam sthanam Brahmande nasti kinchana Venkatesha samo devo na bhuto na bhavishyati.
meaning there is no place in this universe equivalent to Venkatadri, and there is no god equivalent to Lord Venkateshwara either in the past or in future. Tirumala temple has a distinct custom, usage and practice, and the rituals are performed according to Vaikhanasa Agama under the supervision of Jiyangars established by Jagadguru Sri Ramanujacharya. Nearly 400 festivals, sevas and utsavams are celebrated in this temple in a year. Tirumala temple was administered under the reign of Pallavas, Pandyas, Cholas, Vijayanagaras, Yadava kings, Arcot Nawabs, and many great rulers have contributed to the development of this temple, which is an ample testimony to the remarkable faith they all had in the grace of the Lord of the Seven Hills. Temple administration was taken over in 1800s by East India Company and passed on to Mahants in 1843. TTD board was formed by an act in 1933 by Madras provincial government. Currently, members of TTD board are appointed by the government of Andhra Pradesh.
The 10 1/3 square miles area around the temple of Lord Venkateshwara in Tirumala Hills is the exclusive property of TTD, including the forest areas. Prior to 2004, there were many private properties existed for centuries. By 2004, all private properties have been taken over by TTD through acquisition and negotiation. Now the entire Tirumala, comprising of 10 1/3 square miles, absolutely belongs to TTD, and there are no private properties.
TTD has 960 immovable properties across the country which are being consistently monitored and properly protected. TTD generates direct employment to nearly 20,000 people and indirect employment to 1 million. TTD administers 71 temples across country at Kanyakumari, Jammu, Bhubaneswar, Hyderabad, Chennai, Kurukshetra, Rishikesh, including 8 temples in and around Tirupati like Padmavati Ammavari Temple at Tiruchanur, Govindarajaswamy Temple, Kapilatirtham, Kodandaramaswamy Temple, Srinivasa Mangapuram, Kalyana Venkateshwara Swami Temple at Narayanavanam. Nearly 2.5 lakh devotees have darshan daily across all the above temples. Tirumala temple has daily darshan capacity of 85 to 90,000 as of now. 80,000 to 1 lakh devotees come to Tirumala daily for darshan. Nearly 60% of daily darshan is free of cost. Through slotted Sarva Darshan, Divya Darshan and rest are paid darshan, comprising special entry darshan of 300 rupees, break darshan and sevas like Suprabhatam, Sahasra Deepalankarana Seva, etc. Devotees are provided with food and beverages like milk, coffee, buttermilk, etc. round the clock during their waiting time in Vaikuntham Q Complex 1 and 2, Narayanagiri sheds, along with toilet, dispensary facilities for their convenience. Tirumala Laddu was recognized with geographical indication in 2009 itself. Bundi Potu has been modernized with thermal fluid technology stoves to reduce heat and to provide comfortable working conditions to the manpower. The present capacity is to produce 6 lakh laddus daily, but at an average 3.5 lakh laddus are being produced as of now. One laddu costing 50 rupees is provided free of cost to every devotee having darshan of Lord. At an average, about 75,000 laddus are provided to the pilgrims free of cost. About 3 lakh laddus are sold at a cost of Rs 50 per laddu through 51 counters for those who need additional laddus. Daily, around 1.95 lakh to 2.25 lakh devotees are provided food and beverages free of cost, and almost 3.5 lakhs on special occasions like Brahmotsavams, Vaikunta Ekadasi, Radha Saptami, etc. Annaprasadam Trust was formed in 1985. Matrusri Tarigonda Vengamamba Nitya Annaprasadam Center is one of the mega food preparation and serving centers in the world. Nearly 40 to 50,000 devotees offer hair to the Lord through tonsuring. Tonsure service is free and round the clock through 1220 tonsurers, including 268 women tonsurers at 11 places across Tirumala. Nearly 150 to 200 crore revenue is accrued by sale of human hair through international bidding. It is a difficult task for providing accommodation to 1 lakh people visiting Tirumala daily. There are about 7,518 rooms and 6,800 free lockers at pilgrim amenity complexes in Tirumala, providing accommodation to 52,000 pilgrims at any point of time. 70% of the accommodation is provided at 100 rupees and below to the lower middle class pilgrims. 35,000 pilgrims are accommodated in 5 pilgrim amenity complexes at free of cost. About 39 lakh gallons of water is required daily to meet needs of 1 lakh pilgrims visiting Tirumala. This water requirement is met through 5 dams at Tirumala, namely Gogarbham, Akasha Ganga, Papanasanam, Kumaradhara and Pasupudhara dams, and Kalyani Dam near Tirupati by way of pumping. Pure drinking water is provided at free of cost to the pilgrims through 100 RO plants located across Tirumala in the name of Jalaprasadam. $4.5 crore units of electricity is required annually for Tirumala. Out of this, 1 crore units is generated by windmills and 1.4 crore units is from solar power. Rest of power is purchased from State Electricity Department. $1,914 manpower is deployed in 3 shifts to maintain best sanitation over 4.5 square kilometer of area of Tirumala. 207 toilet blocks are maintained round the clock for the convenience of pilgrims. Mobile and temporary toilets are also deployed on special occasions to cater to huge influx of pilgrims. 90 tons of garbage is generated daily. The biodegradable waste is converted into manure and non-biodegradable waste is processed and sent to cement factories for fuel purpose. Tertiary sewage treatment plants are established to treat sewage, and recycled water is used for gardening. State-of-the-art scanning facility has been deployed at Alipiri checkpoint and other pilgrim entry points. Octopus, Special Protection Force, Armed Reserve Police are also deployed for ensuring safety and security of pilgrims in Tirumala. About 2,000 CCTV cameras are deployed in Tirumala to keep close watch on the happenings at every inch of Tirumala. All the CCTVs are connected to command control system for monitoring and taking necessary action on any untoward incidents. 2 nurseries are maintained in Tirumala with 2.5 lakh seedlings. sandalwood plantation is maintained for meeting the future requirements in the temple. One Pavitra Udyanvan is developed and maintained specifically with species of religious importance. Landscape gardens, central medians, etc. over 3.5 lakh square meters are also maintained. 2,675 acres of natural forest is maintained by taking proper conservation measures. Replacement of acacia species is planned in the current year to improve biodiversity in the sacred hills of Tirumala. Monitoring movement of animals and raising alerts to avert man-animal conflict situations. Identification of hazardous trees and preemptive removal is also undertaken to protect pilgrims. Garden department has planted 2.6 lakh seasonal plants in the last year alone. 3 nurseries are maintained to preserve and propagate numerous varieties. Geeta Park, Namala Park, VQC gardens and vertical gardens have attracted laurels from pilgrims. Most of the gardens are being maintained through donors. Ashwini Hospital in Tirumala, along with Apollo Cardiac Center, is available for medical needs of pilgrims free of cost. Nearly 8.31 lakh pilgrims were treated in last 1 year. Dispensaries in Vaikuntham Q complex and deployment of quick response teams at the time of Brahmotsavams by battery cars are interventions for immediate response. TTD provide affordable and quality healthcare through Shri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences, Balaji Institute of Surgery, Research and Rehabilitation, Shri Padmavati Children's Heart Center, and Shri Venkateshwara Ayurvedic Hospital. Shri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences offers healthcare services under Arogya Shri, etc. with 12 super specialities and 11 specialities to nearly 9 lakh patients annually. Bird Hospital provides knee replacement, hip replacement, cochlear implant, palatoplasty surgeries. Shri Padmavati Children's Heart Center successfully conducted 1,600 pediatric heart surgeries in 1.5 years, including 4 heart transplant operations to children of age ranging from 72 hours to 15 years. TTD runs 4 elementary schools, 5 high schools, 4 degree colleges, including Venkateshwara Degree College at Delhi. TTD also promotes ancient learning through SV Vedic University, 7 Veda Vijnana Peethams, 2 Oriental colleges across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana to nurture, preserve and propagate our Vedas and traditional heritage. TTD also runs SV Music and Dance College, SV Institute of Traditional Sculpture and Architecture, which are also considered Upavedas to conserve cultural heritage and traditional knowledge through fine arts. Nearly 20,000 young minds are availing educational service in TTD-run institutions, and free food is provided to the hostel inmates in all the educational institutions of TTD. TTD also runs orphanage for children who lost both parents, school for deaf and dumb, old age home and poor home. TTD also runs Shravanam project for rehabilitation of hearing impaired children of below 3 years age. Srivari Seva was started from November 2000. Now, Sevaks from 14 states are participating in this Seva. 15 lakh Sevaks have rendered service till date. Devotees can enroll for this Seva online. Srivari Sevaks are provided with free accommodation, food, darshan and laddu. About 2,500 Sevaks are taking part in the service on normal days and 3,500 during special occasions like Brahmotsavams, Radha Saptami, etc. Services of these Sevaks are utilized in temple, Annaprasadam complex, Kalyanakatta, queue lines, etc. TTD protects and propagates Hindu Dharma and Bhakti through Hindu Dharma Prachara Parishad. Annamacharya Project, Srinivasa Kalyanam, Vaibhavotsavam, Dasa Sahitya Project, Shri Venkateshwara Institute of Higher Vedic Studies, Alvar Divya Prabandha Project, and Nalayira Divya Prabandha Project, conducting Veda Havanams, Veda Parayanam in all the temples, Srinivasa Kalyanams, and Vaibhavotsavams across the world. Tiruppavai during Dhanurmasam, etc. are performed to propagate bhakti. SV Recording Project was established in 1990 to take up recording of Vedas, Annamacharya Sankirtanas, Haridasa songs, Alvar Pasurams, etc. So far, Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, 3,935 Annamacharya Kirtanas, 4,000 Nalayira Divya Prabandham Pasurams, 229 Matrusri Tarigonda Vengamamba Kritis, etc. have been recorded by the project. Subhapradam Summer Training Camp is conducted to inculcate moral, ethical and spiritual values among the school-going children. Shri Venkateshwara Bhakti Channel, SVBC, was launched in 2008 to propagate Bhakti and Tattva of Lord Shri Venkateshwara across the world. Now the channel is available in Telugu, Tamil, Kannada and Hindi. The Sevas, Utsavams of Lord Venkateshwara and other rituals of the temples of TTD are live telecasted daily besides live programs on Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Yoga Shastra, etc. through eminent Vedic Pandits. SVBC has viewership of about 8 crores across the world. Akhanda Sundarakanda Parayanam, consisting of 2,808 shlokas, is organized for 18 hours live on the eve of birthday celebration of Lord Hanuman. During severe corona times, Visuchika Mahamantra from Yoga Vasistam was organized to prevent corona infections and for treating corona victims. TTD runs 11 trusts for various purposes like SV Annaprasadam Trust for free meals distribution, SV Pranadana Trust for free medical aid to the poorest of the poor, SV Apanna Hridaya Scheme for free healthcare to children, SV Veda Parirakshana Trust for preservation and propagation of Vedas, SV Go Samrakshana Trust for protection of cow and emphasizing its spiritual importance. Itihasas, Veda Samhitas, epics like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, etc. are published in 6 languages like Telugu, Sanskrit, Kannada, Hindi and English. TTD introduced dry flower technology to make artifacts like portraits of deities, calendars, keychains, paperweights, etc. from the flowers offered to the deities in TTD temples. From these used flowers, agarbattis are also prepared in 7 brands and distributed to devotees at nominal price. TTD has launched production of 15 Panchagavya products with cow urine and cow dung collected from TTD Goshalas. TTD is producing Namami Govinda brand of products and distributed to devotees at nominal price. TTD has procured a license from Ayush Ministry to produce over 300 types of Ayurveda products at its Ayurveda pharmacy and has strengthened the pharmacy wing to produce 100 products. TTD has been implementing ban of single-use plastic successfully in Tirumala Hills from January 2020. TTD has strengthened it further with the enforcement of plastic ban by the central government in July 2022. Navanita Seva has been going on since Gokulashtami in August 2021 with an aim to offer pure butter made from desi cows to Lord Shri Venkateshwara of Tirumala on the lines of Mata Yashoda offered to Lord Krishna. Butter is taken in a procession by Srivari Sevaks from Tirumala Goshala to Tirumala temple daily. Sapta Gopradikshina Mandiram has been constructed at a cost of 25 crores on donation basis in 2021 for the sake of devotees to perform Go Puja before proceeding to Tirumala. TTD has been preparing prasadams made of rice, pulses, etc., which are grown adopting cow-based agriculture, using the seeds preserved in this tradition from thousands of years. Shri Venkateshwara Museum in Tirumala is being renovated at a cost of 120 crores to make it world-class museum portraying Brahmanda, Sevas of Lord Venkateshwara, temple experience and its rich cultural heritage. 3D holographic display of jewels of Lord and other artifacts including approximately 2,700 copper plates having Annamacharya Sankirtanas is also a part of modernizing the museum. TTD accords utmost importance to maintaining accountability over invaluable offerings made by devotees to the Lord. On an average, offerings are sealed in about 14 hundis daily and conveyed to Parakamani building for segregation, counting and accounting. New Parakamani building has been commissioned in February 2023 on donation with the state-of-the-art machinery. Soon after laying of foundation for Shri Ram Mandir at Ayodhya on 5th August 2020, a thought has crept in the minds of TTD to find the birthplace of Lord Hanuman. A committee has been constituted with learned scholars from National Sanskrit University and SV Vedic University. After thorough research of Puranas, ancient scripts, geographical and archaeological references, the committee found that
सारे पुराण ये कह रहे हैं, बहुत से स्कंद पुराण कह रहा है, ब्रह्मांड पुराण कह रहा है, और भी पुराण कह रहे हैं कि अंजना जी ने यहाँ तप किया था। ये सब कह रहे हैं। अंजना जी ने तिरुमाला में तप किया था। अंजना ने तपस्या करके यहाँ हनुमान जी को जन्म दिया।
Shri Venkateshwara Alaya Nirmanam Trust was formed in 2018 with main objective to renovate old temples and construction of new temples and bhajana mandirs as part of Hindu Dharma Prachara. One-time break darshan is given as privilege to the donors for the donation of 10,000 rupees to the trust. Daily, 1 crore is generated as donation to the trust. Brokers used to exploit pilgrims by selling darshan tickets at exorbitant rates. With formation of the trust, pilgrims are now having break darshan without any hassle or recommendation. Trust has received donations of 885 crores till June 2023. From Srivari funds, construction and renovation of 2,445 temples have been taken up at a cost of 330 crores, out of which 176 temples renovated, 320 temples constructed across Andhra Pradesh till date. 1953 temples are in progress in SC, ST and BC colonies across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana to prevent conversion to other religions. Over a period of time, TTD is also planning to renovate ancient temples across the country. TTD also sanctions 5,000 rupees per month to each temple constructed under trust for maintenance like Dhupa Deepa Naivedyam. TTD taken up the responsibility of protecting cow, as cow is considered as Gavo Viswasya Mataraha. Cows are distributed to various temples across multiple states for performing Gau Puja. TTD has established model Gaushala by procuring indigenous breeds of cows like Ongol, Sahiwal, Gir, Kankraj, Punganur, etc. Compound feed mixing plant has been erected with 10-ton daily production capacity of quality cattle feed. Ghee production plant is being established to produce 60 kgs of indigenous cow ghee to meet daily needs of Srivari temple. embryo transfer technology has been successfully used through surrogate cows. So far, 6 Sahiwal calves and 3 female Gir calves were born with this technology in the past 4 months. In order to protect cows, about 2,000 cows have been distributed to the farmers, thus encouraging cow-based farming. TTD is not only doing religious services like construction of temples across country, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, digitalization of ancient manuscripts, protection and propagation of Vedas, protection of cow, but also rendering social services like establishment of biggest pediatric super specialty hospital in Andhra Pradesh, expanding free Anna Prasadam to all TTD temples, hospitals and educational institutions, enhancing health services through Sri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences and Bird Hospital to poorest of the poor, improving TTD educational institutions in line with global standards, introducing electric buses to protect environment, encouraging cow-based agriculture, and so on.
ఎన్ని జన్మల పుణ్యము నీకిన్ని సేవలు చేయగా, ఎన్ని జన్మల పుణ్యము నీకిన్ని సేవలు చేయగా, ఏడు కొండల దేవర ఈ భాగ్యమంతా మారిరా, ఏడు కొండల దేవర ఈ భాగ్యమంతా మారిరా.
Filler, please. Filler. Another 2 to 3 minutes video giving some information on new initiatives of green and also electricity production. I'll just filler, please.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. Green Initiative. TTD is taking all possible measures to ensure sustainability in alignment with significant biodiversity around sacred hills of Tirumala. As part of this, TTD has sourced 35 electric compact SUVs for officers and 35 electric two-wheelers for official usage in Tirumala. In addition, TTD has also rolled out 10 electric buses to convey pilgrims within Tirumala free of cost. In consonance with TTD's sustainability agenda, APSRTC is operating a fleet of 64 electric buses between Tirupati and Tirumala for pilgrims. TTD is also trying to transform all taxis and rented vehicles in Tirumala into electric vehicles over a period of time, and deliberations are being held with taxi operators. These measures are in addition to banning of single-use plastic in Tirumala from January 2020. Darshan to weaker sections of society. In order to propagate bhakti and to prevent conversion to other religions, TTD has been providing free darshan to devotees from weaker sections of society, covering the entire Andhra Pradesh during Brahmotsavams and Vaikuntha Ekadasi festivals for the past 2 years. About 30,000 devotees have availed this divine opportunity, and they were provided with free transportation, accommodation, free laddu and food during their entire visit to Tirumala. Free luggage transportation. In order to facilitate hands-free journey to pilgrims coming to Tirumala on foot, 24/7 free luggage transport facility is provided. About 49 fully automated luggage deposit and delivery counters are managed in 16 centers. Every day, around 40,000 bags and 60,000 electronic gadgets are managed through this system. Scanning and screening of each bag is done at the time of deposit. Om Namo Venkatesaya.
Now my PPT, please. This is the organogram of the TTD. TTD board is appointed by Government of Andhra Pradesh as per the Endowment Act, and executive officer is the chief administrator of the organization and also secretary to the board, and also ex officio trust board member. And executive officer is assisted by one additional executive officer in Tirumala for exclusively Tirumala administration, one joint executive officer who looks after health, education activities and social activities, and Dharma Prachara Parishad. Another joint executive officer looks after entire administration, establishment, various properties all over India. And Chief Vigilance and Security Officer looks after the security and safety vigilance needs of the organization. Financial Advisor and Chief Accounts Officer looks after entire accounting and finance. Devasthanam Law Officer is a district judge rank officer who is on deputation to the TTD to look after the legal issues. And Chief Engineer who heads the engineering department comprising of civil, electrical and other activities. TTD has 24,500 workforce. It is like a mini state government having about 4,600 rupees of annual budget, 4,600 crores of annual budget. Slide. See, these are the sevas for your information. Daily sevas. The temple starts with Suprabhat. God is waken up through Suprabhatam, and then followed by Tomala. Tomala means this is a Tamil word. The translation is flowers. Lord is decorated with the flowers, and then Archana, Sahasranama Archana. And these are the daily Utsavams. Kalyanotsavam is performed daily to the Lord. Dolotsavam, Arjita Brahmotsavam, Sahasradipalankara Seva. Weekly Sevas are Ashtadala Pada Padmaradhana and Tiruppavada, Abhishekam. The Abhishekam is so demanding Seva. The tickets for Abhishekam are advanced booked up to 2060. And there are no vacancies for Abhishekam. Now only discretionary quota is available with the additional executive officer of the Tirumala. And every Thursday evening, these discretionary quota tickets are issued for the Friday early morning Abhishekam Seva. We get about 500 to 600 recommendations for issuing 30 tickets. So it is like a Herculean task for the additional executive officer to allocate these 30 tickets on weekly basis. It is a very difficult task for the officer. And important annual Utsavams, Brahmotsavams. In these Navaratri Brahmotsavams are done in Tirumala every year. 5th day, Garudotsavam, the Lord Vishnu, the Lord Venkateshwara, who is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu in Kali Yuga, he gives darshan to the pilgrims around the temple Mada streets by riding on Garuda Vahan. More than 5 to 6 lakhs pilgrims come to Tirumala to have blessings and a glimpse of the Lord riding on Garuda Vahan. And Vaikunta Ekadasi, once we enter into Uttarayan, from Dakshinayan, Dhanurmasa time, 10 days Vaikunta Ekadasi is conducted. On first day, almost 2 to 3 lakhs people come to have Vaikunta Dwara Darshan. And all these are the daily darshans. We have VIP break, about 4 hours we give it to them. And I already told you about Srivani Trust in my audio visual program. This was done, basically I would like to give 1 minute time for this. Srivani means Shri Venkateshwara Alaya Nirmana Trust. This trust was formed basically with the objective of renovating old temples which are going to be dilapidated or in dilapidated condition, and to construct new temples wherever there is a requirement, and also to prevent conversions from Hinduism to other religions. So we wanted to make this trust very strong with the financial backup. When I joined in 2019, I observed pilgrims who want to have VIP break darshan and to have glimpse of the Lord from the nearest point, they were paying huge amounts of bribes to the brokers, to the black marketeers, and get these tickets to have darshan of the Lord. The bribes were ranging from, for each ticket, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000 also. The ticket value is only 500 rupees. So when there was so much demand, I thought of having a trust. If a devotee is paying for this kind of darshan in black to somebody, definitely he will pay to the trust and he can have a ticket. So darshan, VIP darshan ticket linked to Srivani Trust. Whoever donates 10,000 rupees to this trust, online or offline, one break darshan is given automatically. This initiative became very popular. We achieved two objects in this. One, huge financial resources have been mobilized. In 2.5 years, we got about 900 crores for this trust. And second objective is, entire this money, whatever has come to this trust, otherwise used to go into the hands of middlemen. So entire this money has been channelized, black money, to trust. So with this, entire Dalari system, middleman system, which was there in Tirumala and Tirupati, have been completely wiped out. And there are no Dalaris, there are no middlemen now in Tirumala to have darshan of Lord. And with this, already I told you that so far 170 odd temples have been renovated, old temples. About 350 temples, new temples have been constructed already. And about 2,000 temples are under various stages of construction. We have spent already 330 crores from Srivani Trust so far. And even Jammu also, we have constructed a temple over a period of time with the blessings of Lord. This temple construction activity, we would like to extend to all over India. And we have special entry darshan, that is 300 rupees darshan. This is basically online advance booking for people all over India and all over world to have access for online. This every day, about 15,000 tickets every day are provided under this quota of, in the nomenclature of special entrance darshan. Then slotted Sarva darshan, that is a free darshan, that is also time slot, that is given only in Tirupati. About 20,000 tickets are given free of cost, giving time slot to them. And that allotted time, if they come, within 1.5 hours they can have darshan and come out of the temple. And Divya darshan, it is also like a time slot. Those who are walking from Tirupati to Tirumala to have a darshan of the Lord on footpath, this started tickets are given in the middle of the path. And differently abled and senior citizens, every day 750 tickets are given to them free of cost. That is also online booking system. And NRIs, defense personnel, they can come and show their identity, and on spot they can get the darshan ticket on payment of 300 rupees. And these are all time slot darshans. And Sarva darshan, without time slot, without any ticket, anybody can come to Tirumala, wait for their turn, and then have darshan of the Lord. Next. See, these are the numbers of various categories of darshans which I have presented to you. VIP break about 3,000 daily. Under Srivani, we give about 1,000. So total 80,000 tickets. Total 80,000 people have darshan of the Lord. And time spent also has been given in the slide. See, this is a very interesting information for those who are running the temples, how to run the temples. We are managing 71 temples. We are having 11 trusts. We are running 14 hospitals. And we are running 35 educational institutions, including Vedic studies and music and dance. We have got 4 goshalas and dairy farms. We have got 1,300 Vedic scholars are supported by us, giving about 18,500 rupees per month to them. And we have got Vedic University and 9 Veda Pathshalas. We have got 300 Kalyana Mandapams for the public for celebration of marriages and also any religious functions all over. You can say South Indian, all states we have done. And we have got 10 Dharmic institutions for propagation of Hindu Dharma. We have got 2 museums. We have got SV Bhakti channel in 4 variants. And we have got orphanage. Those who lost both the parents, we take them till they are settled in the life. They are given support by TTD right from childhood to till he settles in the life. Next. Our annual budget is, I said, 4,400 crores to 4,600 crores. And our investments, because of efficient management of finances, so far we have got 17,000 crores in fixed deposits, which earns huge interest for us every year. And we have got 11 tons of gold investments through gold scheme deposited in SBI. We get some interest on that. We have got temple jewelry worth 1.2 tons of jewelry to the Lord and silver. We have got 6,000 acres of forest. And Srivari Seva, this is very unique. Srivari Seva, whoever wants to have or whoever wants to serve in Tirumala, we have got a 3-day program and 1-week program. They can online book to do service in Tirumala. They are provided very good accommodation, food, darshan, and also free prasadam. They serve in Tirumala in various places like Annadanam, queue line maintenance, waiting places, they assist the pilgrims. In tonsuring halls, they assist the pilgrims. In accommodation, they assist the pilgrims. And the entire Tirumala, in various locations, they are kept to address the grievances of the pilgrims also. This is a very unique seva. All temples, those who are here, representatives, you can think of introducing this kind of seva. This is a voluntary seva. One is you are satisfying the devotees to provide them seva opportunity to serve the Lord and his pilgrims. Second thing, by getting this much of huge manpower, you can reduce expenditure on manpower also, you can save money. And we have got regular 7,000 staff and 17,500 staff outsourced, and 800 employees per day in the temple, main temple, they are working. Kalyanakatta, where tonsuring is done, 1,220 barbers, 40,000 tonsures are daily done. And out of sale of human hair, TTD gets about 150 to 200 crores depending upon the demand of the human hair. And ghee consumption is 5,000 tons per annum. Through global tenders, we procure the ghee. And 500 tons of flowers are used in our temples. And earlier, about 2 years, till 2 years back, all these flowers, whatever used for decoration of the Lord, when they are taken out, they used to be just disposed of. So I got an idea of processing these flowers through flower technology and making keychains and Lord pictures and all these things, which successfully we are utilizing used flowers of the Lord. All these petals, various colors of the petals are dried through dry flower technology. We are making use of them for making so many things which are in high demand, including agarbattis we are making. And agarbattis, whatever capacity we have got to make agarbattis, in 1 hour they are getting sold. And there is so much of demand. Every month we are getting 1 crore of profit out of agarbattis made out of these used flowers. And I already told you regarding free meals distribution and solar power, we are doing it. And this is the land surface what we have got. Sanitation and cleaning in Tirumala is one of the best sanitation in Tirumala. You don't see even piece of paper in entire Tirumala. If you can compare the best maintained cities like Switzerland or Singapore, I can say proudly that Tirumala is maintained better than Singapore and Switzerland. And revenue from human hair, I told you already. Water consumption, water storage capacity, electrical consumption, security division, we have got 3,000 strong security force to protect pilgrims as well as temple. And hostel facility, 20,000 students are given hostel facility with free food, we don't charge anything. And accommodation for the pilgrims, 7,750 rooms at one place. And average pilgrims to Tirumala around 80,000 to 1 lakh. And plantation, we every year we do so much of plantation. We always, every year we get presidential award for best maintenance of the forest. And Laddu Prasadam, we have got patent rights. And the unique thing of Laddu Prasadam is that with the same ingredients, with the same people who are making prasadam, if you make outside Tirumala, the taste and color will never we get. Only if it's made in Tirumala and that too in temple, that color and taste will be there. Now, we are going to distribute Laddu Prasadam to all of you now. And we give grant in aid to construct Hindu temples, I already told you, through Srivani Trust. And supplying idols and deities to various temples who are constructing that, we do it sometime in free of cost, sometime on heavy subsidy to promote Hindu Dharma. Like grant in aid for Dhupadeepa Naivedyams to the various temples where they are unable to maintain the temple, 5,000 rupees we are giving from Srivani Trust. And jewelry department equipped with expertise in preparing jewels and vahanams, we make our own, we have got our own laboratory. And pediatric super specialty hospital, I would like to give you 1 minute. 1.5 years back, we have started this pediatric super specialty cardiac hospital. In 1.5 years, we have conducted surgeries for the children, 1,600 surgeries, free of cost. And the surgery, the youngest child, open heart surgery, we have opened the heart for 72 hours baby. That is 3 days baby, open heart surgery was conducted. And 4 heart transplants have taken place successfully so far. And now we are constructing a state-of-the-art pediatric super specialty hospital with more specialties like cardiology, already we have got neurology, neurosurgery, endocrinology, urology, and nephrology, all the gastroenterology. We are making with all super specialties, one more hospital we are making now. It will be commissioned in December this year. Thank you. And lights off, lights on. So, how temple to be administered, I have delved in my audio visual driven presentation as well as my PPT, covering all the aspects which this temple connect had proposed. So you can, having gone through this presentation, every temple has got its own specific things, unique things. So whatever you want to do, in which area you are strong, in which area you are weak, those things can be taken from the TTD, you can implement. What Sarsang Chalakji said is correct. The administrator of the temple has to have a devotion and willingness to work and develop facilities to the pilgrims in that temple. Unless you have devotion, you have sincerity, and you have bhakti, it is very difficult to develop the organization. And what I said is, few more things I would like to advise all the administrators of the temple assembled here. Wherever there are any private properties near your temple, if you want to develop the temple, private properties need to be acquired and taken into your fold so that development can be done properly. This is done in Tirumala. Tirumala also had a huge number of private properties. By 2004, entire private properties have been acquired, and now entire Tirumala belongs to Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. Therefore, we are able to do the best development in Tirumala. And whatever infrastructural developments are required to modernize the activities, you have to take them, you have to adopt them and introduce to facilitate the pilgrims. Like in laddu manufacturing, we have introduced so many new infrastructural things. So we have earlier, before 2006, the capacity was only 40,000 laddus were being produced every year, every day. Now we have come up to 6 lakhs laddu production daily by mechanizing certain things. Similarly, Annadanam, we have introduced a lot of modernization in cooking. So we are able to provide free Annadanam for about 2.25 lakh pilgrims daily, because every pilgrim takes food 3 times, morning breakfast, lunch and dinner. Round the clock, this free meal distribution runs because of efficient management, procurement process, and also deploying the modern technology in cooking the food, we are able to do this job. And TTD, I can say that it is number 1 in the world in so many activities. Like number 1 is number of pilgrims visiting daily, it is number 1. Number of rooms for accommodation at one place, about 8,000 rooms, it is number 1 in the world. And tonsures, about 50,000 tonsures, it is number 1. Laddu production, 6 lakhs per day, it is number 1. So almost in all activities, TTD is number 1, because how it has come to number 1 is that efficient management of temple and various activities by the successive administrators, this has been achieved. So where there is a will, there is a way. If you work hard, sincerely, you can achieve anything. Whenever temple gives the best facilities to the pilgrims, good food free of cost, good ambience, good sanitation, and pavitrata and spirituality, if it offers, people will come. So these things you have to deploy in your temples, and also advanced booking system IT initiatives which I missed in my presentation. Entire TTD administration, it is a paperless administration, completely IT driven e-office. You don't see physical paper except filing counter affidavits or writ petitions in the High Court, which mandatorily we have to sign. Rest all in e-office only. Nothing is on paper. And all pilgrim related activities like advance booking, room booking, and room vacation, and everything is computerized. So there is no scope for corruption, mishandling, misleading, and there is absolute transparency in procurement. We procure various items up to 500 crores per year. It is absolutely transparent, and corruption-free environment has been created because of the 100% IT initiatives which we have deployed about 60 the best software engineers to maintain software, to maintain data, and to upgrade on day-to-day basis to have best facilities to the pilgrims. And see, about Dharma Pracharam, through Kalyanam, we are doing Dharma Pracharam in a bigger way. Kalyanam is being done. That Kalyanam means marriage of the Lord with Amavaru. That is very popular. We are conducting Kalyanam not only in India, but in abroad, Dubai, Canada, Europe, USA, Australia, Sri Lanka. So wherever there is a request for organizing Kalyanams, we are conducting Kalyanams. And Akhanda Sundarakanda Parayanam, I just will take 1 minute on this. It is very interesting. Lord Hanuman in Sundarakanda, after Jambavata, Angada, everybody tells him, now you have to go for searching in Sita Devi. You are the only person who can cross this Hindu Mahasamudra, and you should go to Sri Lanka and find out Amavaru. Then he starts in Sundarakanda, first sloka, Tato Ravana Nitaya Sitaya Shatrukarshanaha Yesha Padavan Vestum Charana Charite Padhi. And he decides to fly and go to Lanka. 2808 slokas are there in Sundarakanda. Right from Lord Hanuman, he goes to Lanka, finds Amavaru, and he also wages war, kills 50% of the Rakshasas, and he warns Ravana also and comes back. The entire Sundarakanda. 2808 slokas. On the occasion of Lord Hanuman's birthday, continuously we did Parayan. It took 18 hours. All 18 hours it was given live. The surprising thing is here, one book is there on travel of Lord Hanuman to Lanka and coming back. They computed the time, it is 18 hours. So आप भी पारायण कर लीजिए. वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित रामायण सुंदरकांडा exactly it takes 18 hours. If you recite rhythmatically as per the prescribed procedure, it takes 18 hours. And I already told you that Tirumala is the birthplace of Lord Hanuman, which has been proved by taking all the evidences from Vedas, Itihasas, especially Ramayana, and so many Puranas. We have proved that it is a birthplace. This is also very coincident and surprising. On August 5th, 2020, when Honorable Prime Minister of the country did Bhumi Puja for Rama Mandir construction in Ayodhya, it came into my mind and our minds, I can say, where is the Hanuman's Janmasthal? That means Hanuman waited first of all to solve his Prabhu's Janmasthala dispute, then he wanted to decide. So I think then we assembled together, and since we have got Vedic University, Veda Pathashala's great scholars are with us, we assembled them. We said, Prabhu का जन्मस्थल ऑलरेडी डिस्प्यूट खत्म हो गया है, कंस्ट्रक्शन हो गया है उनका आलय, सो हनुमान का जन्मस्थल कहाँ है? Then we found with evidences, we published books with evidences in all languages, and it is in our website also. Please go through our website. It is the birthplace of Hanuman is Tirumala. That's why it is called Anjanadri. And what is his name? He pronounced the who gave evidence for Ayodhya also, Rama Janmabhoomi also. Maharaj. So he also came to Tirumala. He pronounced that it is the birthplace of Lord Hanuman. And what else? During Corona, peak Corona time, nobody was coming out in the world. Entire world came to stand still. During that time, allopathic medicine, they were trying to find out the medicine. Ayurvedic, they were trying. Homeopathy, they were trying. So many things they were trying. We also wanted to try any medicine available in our Vedas. Surprisingly, we found in Yoga Vasistam. All of you know Yoga Vasistam. Yoga Vasistam is the book, Granth, jo Vasista Mahamuni and Sri Ramachandra ka discussion on administration of the country. That is called Yoga Vasistam. In Yoga Vasistam, we found how to manage the health in the country. In that, they discussed about virus. That virus is nothing but coronavirus. And we found that Brahma gave one mantra. If you recite that mantra, you will be able to prevent corona. Even corona patients can cure corona, which we did successfully. Even on all our hospitals, doctors started prescribing this mantra to everybody, to all the corona patients. I will just play that corona mantra and then I will close my today's speech. Thank you. Corona, that Vishushika Mahamantra. Please play Vishushika Mahamantra.
अथ श्रीवासिष्ठमहारामायणे वाल्मीकीये उत्पत्तिप्रकरणे 69तमः सर्गः। श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच अथ वर्षसहस्रेण तां पितामहाययौ दारुणं हि तपःसिद्ध्यै विषाग्निरपि शीतलः मनसैव प्रणम्यैनं सा तथैव स्थिता सती को वरः क्षुच्छमायालम् इति चिन्तान्विता भवतु आस्मृतं प्रार्थयिष्येऽहम् वरमेकमिमं विभुम् अनायसी चायसी च स्यामहं जीवसूचिका अस्योक्त्या द्विविधा सूचिः भूत्वा लक्ष्याविशाम्यहम् प्राणिनां सह सर्वेषां हृदयं सुरभिर्यथा यथाभिमतमेतेन ग्रसेयं सकलं जगतो
क्रमेण क्षुद्विनाशाय क्षुद्विनाशः परं सुखम् इति सञ्चिन्तयन्तीं ताम् उवाच कमलालयः। अन्या दृश्यास्तथा दृष्ट्वा स्तनिताभ्ररवोपमम् ब्रह्मोवाच पुत्रिकर्कटिके रक्षः कुलशैलाभ्रमालिके उत्तिष्ठत्वं तु तुष्टोऽस्मि गृहाणाभिमतं वरम्। कर्कट्युवाच भगवन् भूतभव्येश स्यामहं जीवसूचिका अनायसी चायसी च विधेर्पयसि चेद्वरम्। श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच एवमस्त्विचितामुक्त्वा पुनराह पितामहः सूचिकासोपसर्गात्वम् भविष्यसि विशोचिका सूक्ष्मया मायया सर्वलोकहिंसां करिष्यसि दुर्भोजना दुरारम्भाः मूर्खा दुःस्थितयश्च ये दुर्देशवासिनो दुष्टाः तेषां हिंसां करिष्यसि प्रविश्य हृदयं प्राणैः पद्मप्लीहादिबाधनात् वातलेखात्मिका व्याधिः भविष्यसि विशोचिका सगुणं विगुणं चैव जनमासादयिष्यसि गुणान्वितचिकित्सार्थं मन्त्रोऽयं मयोच्यते। ब्रह्मोवाच हिमाद्रेरुत्तरे पार्श्वे कर्कटी नाम राक्षसी विशोचिकाभिधाना सा नाम्नाप्यन्यायबाधिका तस्याः मन्त्रः ॐ ह्रीं ह्रां ह्रीं रां विष्णुशक्तये नमः। ॐ नमो भगवति विष्णुशक्तिमेनाम्। ॐ हर हर नय नय पच पच मथ मथ उत्सादय उत्सादय दूरे कुरु स्वाहा हिमवन्तं गच्छ जीवा सह 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 चन्द्रमण्डलगतोऽसि स्वाहा इति मन्त्री महामन्त्रं न्यस्य वामकरोदरे मार्जयेदातुराकारं तेन हस्तेन संयुतः हिमशैलाभिमुख्येन विद्रुतां तां विचिन्तयेत् कर्कटीं कर्कशाक्रन्दां मन्त्रमुद्गरमर्दिताम् आतुरं चिन्तयेच्चन्द्रे रसायनहृदि स्थितम् अजरामरणं युक्तं मुक्तं सर्वाधिविभ्रमैः साधको हि शुचिर्भूत्वा स्वाचान्तः सुसमाहितः क्रमेणानेन सकलां
प्रोच्छिनत्ति विशोचिकाम् इति गगनगतः त्रिलोकनाथः गगनगसिद्धगृहीता सिद्धमन्त्रः गतः उपगतशक्रवन्द्यमानः निजपुरम् अक्षयम् आयम् उज्ज्वलश्रीः इत्यार्षे श्रीवासिष्ठमहारामायणे वाल्मीकीये उत्पत्तिप्रकरणे विशोचिकामन्त्रकथनं नाम 69तमः सर्गः.
So, this is the mantra prescribed in Yoga Vasishta to deal with the coronavirus. And I would like to conclude with one request to all of you and advise. Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam is preparing Naivedyam to the Lord 3 times, around all the varieties of Naivedyams offered to him, purely organic made, natural farming made Naivedyams, to promote natural farming and organic farming in the country, and to prevent usage of fertilizer and pesticides. Excess usage of fertilizers and pesticides are giving us a lot of health issues, like cancer is increasing. To start with, all the temples, if they use purely organic material for giving Naivedyan to the Lord, slowly we can go back to our olden days before Britishers. Britishers only gave us this fertilizer and pesticides. We should come out of this and completely avoid fertilizers and pesticides. Go for natural farming, cow-based farming, protection of Gomata. Thank you. And I will close with prayer. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Buddhir Balam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogita Ajadyam Vak Patutvancha Hanumat Smaranat Bhavet Shri Kantaya Kalyananidhaye Nidhayertinam Shri Venkata Nivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. I thank for giving this opportunity Shri Girish Kulakarni and his Temple Connect organization for organizing this kind of conference of all the temples from not only India, from abroad also. I wish all the best to all of you to administer your temples in a better manner. And I pray Lord Venkateshwara and Kashi Vishwanath to bless all of you with peace, health, and better administrative capabilities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reddy ji. That was a very, very amazing and a very eye-opening presentation. Thank you so much for showing this to all of us. And now I would request Prasad ji and Girish Kulkarni ji to please come up on stage and felicitate Shri Reddy ji. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Reddy ji. Thank you so much, sir. Sure, no problem.
And please don't misunderstand that I am a religious fellow. I am a bureaucrat, 1991 batch civil services. And I did as a joint secretary in the Ministry of Home Affairs when Rajnath Singh ji was Home Minister. 5 years I did there. And I was there for about 2 months in 2014 when new government also came. सो माननीय होम मिनिस्टर जब अभी है उनके साथ भी मैंने 3 महीने काम किया था. आफ्टर दैट आई रिक्वेस्टेड माई ट्रांसफर टू तिरुमल तिरुपति देवस्थानम बिकॉज आई हैव लॉट ऑफ interest, love and affection and great devotion to serve there. So the present Chief Minister took me there and I am serving there. Thank you.